Well, one person, one individual that was a star here today was Tyrone Mings, because both of you have selected him as your man of the match for this one. Why is that, Arman?
I just like Tyrone Mings. I just think he's a general of this defense. He's a big part of the success that Aston Villa are getting at the moment. The fact that there's been no fans, I've managed to hear him be very vocal as well in that defense, which is absolutely important, massively vital. And today again, like even when Villa were under pressure, you know, he just looks very solid. No nonsense defender. He will clear it, not try to play. I just thought he was very, very good again today, and it's good. It's good for England and it's good for Villa.
Dan, I mean, he's got to be someone that you very much are impressed with.
Yeah, he shows since start of the season, he has showed great development, maturity. He leads from the back. He's the one who is the voice of the team. He always encourages others to do their jobs. He's always make sure that it's not just about his own performance, but how everybody else performs as well. He makes sure that he leads from the back in the right way. It's the great leadership, and that's what you're looking to the players. And we mentioned earlier about the defense, and he is the voice and he's the president of that defense. He wants to be counted. He wants to be the one to lead the team in the right direction. And that's why today he showed again why Villa has been so successful defensively as well. And that's why he deserved the man of the match again today. Which many members are Ollie Watkins, John McGinn, Nakamba. This is players that actually performed really well today. Martinez, but I think we both agree that we picked up Mings.
Well, like all the qualities that you said, that leadership quality there in that backline, that's what's missing in Arsenal at the minute, because not only is their backline chopping and changing a lot, but perhaps they lack that central figure that's always there week in, week out.
To be fair, they had a little bit of consistency prior to David Luiz getting sent off against Wolves. I do feel that David Luiz is a bit vocal. He's a bit of a leader within the squad. I think that the youngsters look up to him as well. So there is definitely, you know, signs of leadership with David Luiz. It's just that he makes, you know, he tends to make mistakes, and then after, you know, Arteta needs to do forced changes, and that creates inconsistency. You can't field, you know, a player like David Luiz if he keeps making mistakes and getting red cards, please.
Who would you say is the biggest leader? You mentioned about David Luiz, but I'm looking at the likes of your star players like Aubameyang or Kieran Tierney. They're perhaps a bit on the quieter side, you say. Who would you say is that leader in that dressing room?
I would say, it's a good question, because there's not that many strong leaders in that team, I believe. I'd like to see Partey step up, hopefully, once he sorts out his injuries, get a bit of time in the squad week in, week out, and see him, you know, being a general of the midfield, helping the squad out there. But there's a lot of young players there, and like you said, I do believe that Aubameyang and Tierney are more on the quiet side. So I think the leadership is more going to come from players like David Luiz, Bellerin maybe, and Thomas Partey.